So, good evening, welcome back. We are down Spit. Myself and Sean. Sean's up there. There's a few other lads. A few of the other lads that have been in contact previously on Facebook. They're down today from the dark side. And there's one guy down at the bottom. Hardly a breath of wind. And we got two baits out there. Baits this evening on rigs. 8 ounce leads. 8 ounce lead. Impact. £100 Arsenal Classic. Rig body. £100 Arsenal Classic. Hook lens. After that reel I lost the other day. It's very rare you will see me use anything less than £100 on my pulley rigs. But back on the dongles. 4.0 this time on that one. I've actually stepped up to 6.0 full circles, Varavas full circles. And that is anchovy, a whole anchovy, belly of a pilchard and a strip of squid. I will cut that tag off of bait when I cast it out, so it's just the dongle head showing. Look at these. Oh, beauties. Core fresh, blast frozen, top quality from Sea West again. As always, the anchovies, the squid. I do much prefer these packs of squid. What I like to do sometimes on the short sessions is cut them in half. There's normally 10 squid in a packet. Cut them in half, so you get 5 squid, which normally gives me 10 baits because I cut them in half. And yeah, with a bit of luck. We haven't really seen any reports. Sort of the first couple of tides now we've been able to get onto the Spit. We're not all the way up as we normally do. We're in the middle. An honest day, you can get fish all the way through the Spit. So about an hour and a half now from low. Let's hopefully get one of these going over for camera tonight. We are using the good old trusty setup again. Standard fathoms, the SDs, and the Zalcron XT 435 GTs. Let's say we're using 8 ounce at the moment. If the tide does start pulling after low water, we will step up to 10 ounce and bait. And these rods are amazing in my eyes. That glass tip, absolutely perfect when the tide's pulling. Eliminates that sort of bouncing of the lead when the tide is pulling. The tip takes a lot of the absorption out of the tide, and the bait's holding position for longer for the fish to find. So yeah, fingers crossed. Getting a few fish tonight. Here we go. First fish of the night. Let's get into him. Steve into the first one. First cast.
All fun and games, fun, I'm right out there.
First one on the bank. And then Steve-O. Something a little different tonight, guys, as well. I've gone to a 6.0 full circle, and that has absolutely nailed it. Reason being for the 6.0, got a little bit more confidence with a bigger hook, with like an eel or a cod or as such. So, and I get this fish cleaned up now and weighed up. quick picture. It's a double figure, that is. So I'm going to get a quick weigh on him now. So, what a start. Our fish just went £10 and 2 ounces on something I've been trying out. Well, this is the first time we're trying it tonight. Is the 6/0 circles. Doesn't actually look, well, it looks a lot bigger than what it is, to be fair. I know a lot of the purist donglers now will be looking at that thinking, oh my god, what's he doing? But that went off there for some reason. But yeah, the mouth on a blonde is absolutely massive. So if I'm down this way now, that will be my go-to rig, along with a 6/0 tamer and a 4/0 catfish. I have got some with 6/0 catfish as well, just in case we do run into another big eel again. But that there, not a problem at all. I will put a little picture in the corner now of the difference in sizes between a 4/0 and a 6/0 full circle Varavass. There's hardly any difference at all. So I got a lot more confidence in a slightly bigger hook, just in case that cod comes along, bass, eel, and we got a little bit more chance of getting that hook in a decent hook hold and getting him in. So I think Sean just said he had a bite. I haven't seen anything else come off yet, but these are second cast on the left obviously, and the first cast on the right. So hopefully be a bit more productive now tonight. So here's one of the next beats ready to go out. Whole anchovy, strip of squid on the dongle with the 4/0 full Varavass circle. The sail cut with the dongle meets to there. Be cutting that off. Just don't want to let too much of the juices out at the moment. But yeah, recently purchased new cool box. Nice and handy with the trays. I did have another one, but I've left that in the house tonight, just to make it a little bit easier to get to the bait. But yeah, it's nice to have a little baiting up tray with there, just to leave some pre-made sausage baits up and things. Chop some baits, get some baits out ready to use, and yeah, nice little buy, that one. Getting it stinking already. But yeah, fingers crossed. Over low water now, wind's a bit more run of tide. Should see some more fish, I hope. Haven't seen anything to the right yet, and I think there's one come out to the left of me right in the start of this bit. So come on, let's have a nice big double. So it's a bit awkward this is, but I'm going to try and get a bait up for you. This is going to be big pilchard. That's the 6/0 on the dongle. It's just going to be straight pilchard this time, I think. So I'm going to get a decent binding. The blood coming out of that already. Get a decent bit of elastic round the head, just to keep that mouth closed. Should try some on the wife, I think. Now, to me, I got a lot more confidence in fishing a bigger bait. I know a lot of boys don't use big baits with these dongles, but if something big comes along, it's game on to me, the way I look at it. Bait's still going to be the usual length bait, just a little bit more girth. There's a knot halfway up. Make sure plenty of elastic over that knot. Just take, make sure you get plenty of elastic on, guys. Say I'm no expert when it comes to these. It's all new, but we're getting it. So I go round the hook now, and around the bait, around the other side of the hook, round the bait, round the hook, round the bait. It's a bit repetitive, but gotta make sure you get a good bind on these baits. Follow it all the way down. Got all the blood waiting to come out of this. See, these southwest anchovies, it's all spot on. Just the way it's looked after and packed. Spot on, second to none, to be fair. So, as I say, I'm going to put this big bait out now. Just as the tide turns. As you see me do before, guys. Half hitch. Through the loop. Stops elastic unraveling. Pull it tight. Snap. And that's it. And what I'll do now is cut it off at the loop when I'm ready. So I'll leave that in there now so it doesn't thaw out too much. But yeah, with a bit of luck now, turn the tide. We're going to try a whole squid at some point as well. Give a whole squid a go. Never know, might be a little early cod out there. Takes a nice big old squid. But we're not far off low water now, we're about 10 minutes away. So I think there's been a few calls a bit further up this bit. I think 1 or 2 fish may come out further up. Haven't seen it myself, but Sean did say you can hear them calling. But yeah, it's rather quiet. It's nice not to have Sean pulling me in all night and snagging me up. Although the night is still young, there's plenty of time for him to do it yet. So let's get another 20 minutes of these baits soaking up, and then we're going big. So that's the blonde, just gone to get her now. So plenty of time to recover out of the rock pool. So I'm gonna get a quick picture. 10 £2. Lovely nice fish. Nice to see another double in the same week. So clean him up, let's get a photo. A bit of luck. Sean's finally in. I think I can hear it slapping on the surface. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming. Finally. Sean was getting a bit worried. Yeah. Keep it coming, bud. Let's get him on the beach there. That's not a bad one. Oh, hang on, bud. It's another double by the look of him. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That is better, I think. Yeah, I might go 12. Grab the other side of him. Ow. See what I got, bud. Yeah. It's about 12, I think I'd say that one is. Get him up, but we'll get some pictures of him as well then. Gotta get on the rods now. A bit like it could be busy now on a turn. We're about 10 minutes into the flood now, so game on. So there's Sean's blonde. You can't be asked to get his scales. And my box is all the way up there, so I can't be bothered to get mine because we're on a turn now and the lines have started to trot on down now in the tide, so we gotta be careful. But yeah, Sean just cast that out. Started going down tide straight away. It's about 12. It's about, I'd say go and get the scales to be honest, but we'll come back now.
There's no rig now.
Right. Here's our way. 0. Hold. I'm saying 12.5. Not bad, not far off. 11.5. £11.5. That's not bad. 2 doubles for the night. get some pictures now, and we'll get him back. So that is it, guys. We're done. We probably could get away with 10-ounce leads if there wasn't so much weed out there at the moment. As soon as these baits have hit the bottom, it's weed up on the surface, dragging everything in. And we're about an hour and 10 minutes into the flood. See, it's nice showing that is one, just over 11. So there's 2 nice doubles. I think the boys further up have had a few fish. It's been hard to see really, but get the odd little call now and again, which sort of indicates a fish. Not sure if that's a fish coming in there or a snag. Weed, by the look of it. But yeah, nice for Sean to pull one out. One of those little quick smash and grab sessions again. About an hour and a half. Down to low. Just over an hour and 10 minutes of the flood. That's it. It's a quick blast of McDonald's. Thanks again for watching, guys. Hopefully get a bit more regular content out. Try my hardest. It was a bit awkward this week with the kids being off school with half term. So the fly fishing is on the back burner in the days at the moment because the kids are off. But that should go back to normal next week. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Thanks for all the comments. Much appreciated. All the likes, follows, subscribes, all over Facebook and things. It all goes a long way, guys. I know it's all free as well, but the support is much appreciated. So yeah, thanks, guys. Catch you on the next one.